Hi guys, it's Becky, and I got my Be My Valentine bundle from Bead Box Bargains yesterday, and I just wanted to pop it open and sort it so we can take a look at what we've got. Looks like we've got a lot of reds and maybe a little bit of purples and some burgundies and some pinks in this. There were two different versions of this bundle. There was this first version that I got, and then they put together a second one when the first one sold out. The second one is also sold out. Just before you guys go to the comments to find out where you can get that. This bundle is sold out. It's not there anymore. A lot of these items are still there though, so I'll give you the product numbers if you wanted to go to the site and look it up. I will also say that if I post this while they're still having issues with their website, you might not be able to get to their website. So, check back later if that happens. But I'm excited about this Be My Valentine bundle, and I'm going to open it up with you guys on my channel. I got a bunch of other stuff with it too, but I don't have the time nor the energy to go through all of this on camera. There's just so many beads. So maybe we'll open this up and go through it on another day. First, we're just going to do the bundle today, and that's the fun part. There was another bundle. I went to go get it this morning, and I discovered, and this is why if you go to the website tonight, you might not be able to get to it, that I couldn't get to it. My friend Melanie knew that she knows that I love pink, and she was like, you know what? There's this bundle. It hurts my eyes to look at because she's not a fan of pink, but I know you'll love it. And I went to go look for it, and my web browser on my computer would not connect. When there's a problem with the name lookup for a website or a DNS lookup fail, you get could not find address. Look, so every link that we sent, she could get to it just fine. That's what was confusing, because if the website was down, like nobody would be able to get to it. And I hate inconsistent problems, because like when there's a consistency, there's a pattern, and you can figure out what the problem is by eliminating process of elimination. But if it works for some but doesn't work for others, and it just becomes really, really confusing. So she kind of helped me with a little bit of troubleshooting, and I sort of figured out that it's my home network that I couldn't get to it from. So I tried connecting from my my work network because I use a VPN to connect to there from my home, and I still couldn't get to it from my work network. But then I remembered that we use split tunneling, which is where if you have a VPN connection and I wanted to access things that were on my work network, it would split off that traffic just to over there. But for everything else, like to the internet, it would use my network for that. So that's how that works. And that's why it was still failing for me. So I turned off my phone's Wi-Fi. So I was just using the phone mobile data, and I was able to get to the website, and I was able to get that bundle. So yay. But in the meantime, you guys might have some trouble getting to that. I thought it was a problem with my entire network. I downloaded new firmware for my router. I restarted my modem. I was getting ready to contact my cable company, and it was a whole thing. But turns out that they had their service provider update some settings, DNS settings, and it hasn't propagated out. So if you guys, I'm just going to give a little bit of informative background, because, I talked about this in one of my things, that you can't assume that everyone coming to your class or coming to your knowledge or watching your videos has the same background or knowledge that you do. I've been working in IT for almost 30 years, like 25 years at least. So for me to say DNS and all of that, it makes sense to me, but that might be some nebulous like concept if you don't work in a technical background and you just use your computer to access the internet, and somebody else manages your home network, and you don't have to pay much attention to that. But DNS stands for Domain Name Service. And what that is it takes the name that you put into the web address, that is the uniform resource uniform resource locator, or URL, the name of a website. It takes that name and it resolves it. It looks it up in these tables, and they're enormous, ginormous tables that are housed, or it's not even tables, maybe it's just a database now, in servers spread across the world. And these public servers are there and available for lookup to match the address on the internet with that name. That's what the domain name service does. It matches the address where the website lives with the name of the website. So my browser, my home system uses a name server that hasn't been updated yet with that update that was made by their hosting service. So when that does get updated, then I'll be able to get to the website just fine without having to turn off my Wi-Fi data and go directly to there. So that's why things were down. When it comes back up, when you are able to get to there, I noticed today when I put the other bundle that I got, not this one, because it's a separate bundle, in my cart, that they've also got a sale going on where every $10 that you buy, they add another surprise free gift of beads. So I guess it is Free Bead February over there. So you might be able to find a bundle if it's still there. Maybe they'll put together another bundle. I don't know. But in the meantime, let's go through this bundle and we will see what we've got here. So everything that's highlighted with kit, that's what I'm going to be reading out and going down this list, because again, I bought a lot of other stuff with it, but we will do the haul video later. We're just going to concentrate on the bundle and what's in the kit. And again, the bundle may be sold out. There may be items that I have here that are sold out, but some of these other individual items, like I'll put the product number here on the bag, so that if you want that one, you can check out the website, see if they still have it, and you might be able to purchase it individually. And also, keep your eye out, refreshing every now and again. Once the DNS issues are resolved, pun intended. Sorry, nerd joke. Anyway, once those are resolved, you can go and check the website. But in the meantime, this video will be there. You can come back to it once that is back up and we can start looking at all of our things. And I'm just, I just wanted to put these in my hands and feel them because they're beautiful and delicious, and they are just the perfect like magenta color. I love this color. I'm just gonna put it down. I'm sorry, settle down, Becky. That was a whole long spiel, but let's go through here. First thing on the list are these links. Now these links might look familiar. We have seen them in a bead box before, and that's why the wrapping label, it is what we are used to seeing on the bead box, where we get the information, all of that information, the pewter wreath links for MPO. But over here, let me just pull out this item. That's the item number 112314. And it's these wreath links, and I think that they are beautiful, and I'm glad I've got them again because they will make some fun earrings or part of a pendant or something else that is really cool to do with. And you know what? I am going to be making a full set of jewelry from this bundle because that's part of my challenge for this month is full set February. I'm going to be doing a full set of jewelry with this bundle because it's a new bundle for February. New bead boxes, new bundles, all this stuff. If I'm working from it in February, I'm going to make a full set. And that's just my personal challenge that I'm doing. If you're interested in following along with that challenge, I made a playlist and I'm going to be updating it every time I finish one of the videos. And if you don't want to watch every single video because they are going to be a little bit long, on Sundays I'll be doing recap videos where I show you what I've made. Just a little plug for my little thing, and if you want to do it with me, please feel free. Also, my definition of full set might be different from yours. My definition of full set is necklace, bracelet, earrings, and a ring. Your full set may not include a ring, or it might not include earrings, or it might include a tiara and a brooch. I don't know. Everybody's got different definitions, but my definition is that, and so I'm using my definition. You can use your definition when you do yours. All right, so next one is the Crystal Faceted Rondelles Matte Ruby Shimmer. There is a 15-inch strand. They are 4x3, and I believe that is these guys right here with the 3267 number for crystals. And let's pull these guys out. Oh, it's my nemesis. This really, really tiny wire that pokes me, and I'm gonna just spill these out onto my bead mat and then put them in my container so I don't have to wrestle with this and I won't get poked, because I get poked all the time. I don't know if I know some of you guys do. You know what I'm talking about. This wire. It's my least favorite stringing material for our beads that we get at the Bargain Bead Box. And like, I love the beads, hate the wire. It's gone, and I didn't poke myself, guys. Yay! All right, everything's coming up, Beki. But yeah, I was troubleshooting my home network. I was like, I'm gonna have to call my internet provider, because I was like, I can get everywhere on the internet but this one site. What's wrong? Like, are they blocking me? Did I purchase too many things? And they're like, no, we're cutting you off. Which, like, I mean, I wouldn't really blame them if they did. Like, we're cutting you off. Oh man, I don't have a problem. I can quit anytime I want. All right, so then we've got some Czech Press Glass 5-petal flower beads. They were alabaster and metallic red. Yes. Alabaster and metallic red, and it is $45.15 for the product. Czech glass. And I love, love, love this. Joey just did a video about using these center hole beads on her channel. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's Joey Balistreri. And it is honestly the best way to use these. I use these center hole beads that way. Another thing that you can do is maybe put a little wire in the middle, do a little swirl on it, and then make a ring on the other side. Ooh, yes, that's what I'm going to use this for, the ring when I do my full set. What a great idea. You're a genius, Beki. All right, yes. Already making plans. And then we've got some Czech pressed glass flower beads. They're pink opal coat. Is that this one? 62. Yep, that's this one right here. And these are teeny tiny. I mean, they're 8mm, but they are flat and pretty. And ooh, you know what would be even better with these is if you layer them on top of this one like that. Yeah, okay, ideas, they're happening in my head, and they're gonna happen in real life. We'll make a ring like that. Don't worry, guys. I got it figured out. All right, then we've got, and I'm only reading the ones that say kit on here because those are the ones that were in here. Pink opal cut. Then we've got Czech fire polished glass faceted drop bead, pink silk. That's this guy right here, 1601. I don't know where I got 14, and that's not even a 16, that's a 6104. I completely butchered those numbers. I hope you guys are going by what you see on the video and not what you hear me speak, because I think I'm having some trouble resolving the address of these with those. It's a whole thing, but oh, take a look at these. I love this. They've got some faceting on them, and then the actual like bead inside has these swirls. These are really cool. These will make fantastic earrings. I think there's actually lots of beads in here that will make fantastic earrings, like these lampwork beads. I love these. And these, I've seen them on the site a lot of times before. Like, they'll often go into like the sale section or something like that. And they're just really cool beads. Where are we? Then we've got the pressed glass frosted heart beads. Crystal Jonquil swirl with Picasso and matte finish. They are the 16 by 13. Where are they? This one. 62.84. And these are beautiful. I actually got a separate, in my little haul video, you'll see, I got a second little package of these too. So now I have 4 of them. They are in that bag though, and I do not have the energy to go through it and sort it out. So when I do sort it out, I'll be pulling out some things to put back into here. But it's a little semi-transparent. It is heart-shaped, and it's got this really cool finish on it. I'm going to put these special beads, these ones that there's 2 of, in the same section as those drops, because I think that they will all make really great earrings. So we've got reds and some pinks, but mostly it's reds and purples, it looks like, for this one. And then we've got the check pressed glass flower beads, red, crystal red, violet, 2-tone luster, and that would be these guys. And that number is right there, 62.94. And I actually said the numbers right this time. Congratulations, me. And these are just like these pink ones, but they are different colors, so they are more on the fuchsia magenta side. So they're 2 tones, so it looks like we've got some purple and red, which mixed together gives you a really great fuchsia-y vibe. Magenta. I'm still not over it. That was such a great year for us last year when magenta was the color of the year. I am telling you, I am not over it. And then we've got the check fire polish faceted rondelle beads. They are cinnamon, and this is 6.23. That's this one right here. These are rondelle beads, so they are the cinnamon color, and they are super sparkly. They did not have an individually labeled guy, so they are 6.23 check strand. And I am going to pull these apart and put them in here. But before I do that, I'm just going to grab a couple of them and stick them on my ladybug plate so you can get a closer look at the color on this. That's the cinnamon color. So it's a nice warm red. It's kind of a browny red, an earthy red. Then we've got a strand of 12 by 9 pressed glass pinched beryl beads, striated red and white, and the color for that one is this 674. This is 674. That's these ones. I love the swirl on these check glass pieces and like the nuggety shape that we get with these. It's one of my favorite kinds of like just interesting beads that you can get with that. I think this bundle is going to fill up my organizer pretty well because we've got so many more beads and we're about halfway full with it. And we've got some long strands that I'm going to need to knock down a couple of these for. So we're going to probably have some roommate situations. You know how I do. I mean, we already started it with these guys, but we might be adding more into some of these areas too. All right, so then we've got these pressed glass oval beads. They are cyan, that's the color. And the number for that one is 698. And that is, I love that cyan color. I know that there are issues with the name of it. But just as a color, it's like one of my favorite reds. Absolute favorite. And two, let's put you guys here. I might need to consolidate these guys in here with these guys. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that since they are both odd-shaped check glass beads, but they're different enough that I'll be able to tell the difference when I'm going to be working from the box and see what I'm working with. All right. So roommate situation, here we go. I mean, they were already roommates. I'm sorry you got separated from your friends over there. Now I feel really bad that this guy's off by himself after being with his roommates all the way here through like all the journeys that they had to take to get here. Well, that's fine. We'll move on. Then we've got some metal and resin butterfly charms. These are golden fuchsia. Finding $23.49. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love them so much. I love them so much. What? Oh, you're so pretty. You are so pretty, and you are going right in here with these flowers. That's where you're gonna live, my pretty guys, because you need to hang out with the flowers so you can gather some nectar or whatever butterflies feed off of. I don't know. If you know how butterflies eat, please let me know, because I know the caterpillars eat like leaves, but what do butterflies eat? Because they've got that proboscis. So is it nectar? Do they drink nectar from flowers? Is that what they live on? Let me know, guys, if you know the answer to that, because I love learning new things, first of all. But also, proboscis is a really fun word to say. All right, so then we've got 8mm check fire polish faceted round beads. They are milky red, so that must be them right here. 40,000. I didn't know that we were getting all the way up to 40,000 here, guys. It is 4 with 4 zeros behind it. And this is the milky red, which, I mean, it makes sense. It's like semi-opaque, kind of an opal thing where you've got all of these guys going through here. But it's like light red. It's not pink, though. It's not pink. It's a light red, but it's also not like an orange color. It's like you took a true red and you just kind of watered it down to make like a strawberry color. That's what that is. It's kind of a strawberry color. I'm going to put these guys right over here. Oh, now we're moving on to page number 2. I have a lot of pages of all my stuff. Oh, man. I really wouldn't blame them for cutting me off. I would not. All right, so cranberry. This is that color that I was like, ooh, it is such a great, like, fuchsia-y color. I'd say this is more, like, purpley than most cranberries that I've seen, but I'm not going to complain about it. But this is the Malaysia Jade. Faceted rounds. They are 10mm. And this is a 15-inch strand, so this is a lot of beads. And I am laying down this guy so they will all fit in here, because when you've got the larger beads with the longer strands, they won't all fit in one section on these organizers. We've got thread. I like the thread. I also like the plastic for strands. Hate the wire. That's okay, because we only have to deal with the wire once, and then we never have to deal with it again for one specific strand of beads. Okay, and these guys are beautiful, and I just used some Malaysia Jade in my last video that I made when I made a necklace for my sister. The ones that I used there had come in last February's bargain bead box, and I was making her a what is it called, an amethyst necklace, because those had been the if you remember, the violet clay one. So that was a lot of fun. I made little rings with them, so that's really cool. And Malaysia Jade is dyed quartz, so That's why they come in really fun colors. And now I'm just passing all of these other strands that I bought that we'll get to later. And then we've got mountain jade, which is dyed dolomite marble. And they are these ones, this matte cherry red. This is again like that almost strawberry red color. Like you put this with some black dots and you've got ladybug color. And this is 5089. It's another very long strand. These are 8mm beads and they are round, not faceted. They have this really cool matte finish. I like that. These will be really fun. I think these would be great in because they've got a really cool feel against your skin. These would be fantastic in a stretch bracelet. I like the way this feels against my skin. I would definitely wear this in a bracelet. It's not rough, but it's kind of cool, but the matte texture kind of makes it grip a little bit to your skin, but not in an annoying clinging way that makes you want to like rip everything off and like never wear anything ever again. Not that kind of sticking to your skin. All right, so then we've got lampwork glass hand painted cuff beads. That's these guys right here. And these ones are white / magenta. And honestly, this is more of a like purple than a magenta, but it's close enough. All right, and these are some special beads, so we are going to stick these two right over there. All right, do we have enough room for everybody else? I'm going to need one for my heart spacers. I'm going to need one for my hearts. Okay, and this guy can go. Yes, we have enough for everybody. Everybody's going to have a room in this house. Look at how red this is. It's red with some pinks. This is a very Valentine-y collection. Which, like, I'm not over it yet. I know some of you are ready to move on for, like, to springtime, but, like, I'm still in it's the beginning of February, guys. We can hang out with some red and some pinks for a little bit longer, I think. All right, so we've got the 10-gram bag of check pressed glass direct round beads. That's these guys right here. And they are vivid cherry. It says white vivid cherry, but I think that's just the base glass and then the coating is the cherry. And that is the number for that one. It's 0237. Oh, did I do the number for the lampwork bead? Oh, just in case I missed it, that one's the one for the lampwork bead, these fuchsia coin beads. 487. I feel like I missed it, so I just wanted to come back. And then this one's 0237, and this is a 10-gram bag. These are just our 4mm beads, and they are, again, this very bright, vivid red. I didn't plan this, honestly, to have like part of it be like the darker reds and part of it be the brighter reds, but it just ended up like that and I'm not mad about it. I think that's kind of cool, actually. All right, and then we've got okay, almost done. The 10-gram bag of the check pressed glass heart beads. There are two of them. One is pink opal, and the pink opal is 0442. And then this one is topaz with a gold luster. A ruby with topaz gold luster. I was like, wait a minute, where's the red come from if it's topaz? Yeah, that's where it came from. So let's take a look at these pink guys. They are super pretty. This is a really lovely light pink. It is a soft romantic pink. But it is on the purple side of pink. It's like almost lilac, but not quite. Oh no, I miscounted. And then these ones, these are the ruby with topaz gold luster. I'm going to hold them both up next to each other on my ladybug dish. And that was the number for that one, 0438, if I didn't get that one. That should give you an idea of each of those. I love these tiny little hearts. I want to eat them. All right, guys. I need to make room for these heart spacers. So I'm going to take these heart beads. I'm going to move them over here where we've got some room next to our cinnamon rondelles. So move the flowers. And now we can put our heart beads in there. So these heart beads, they are heart spacers. They're antique gold is the color. That's the number 1412. And they are shiny and pretty. I'll just put a couple up closer because they are some smaller beads. Whoop. Maybe I will, there we go. And they are double-sided. They're super cute little spacers. They're definitely going to be going into my jewelry make that I make from this box, you guys. And then last but not least, we have brass and rhinestone oval tree of life pendants with ruby pink and gold. So let me scooch a lot closer so you guys get a look at these guys. And they are single-sided. The other side is just plain. But on our one side, we have these pink rhinestones. They're kind of like a fuchsia color. They are super cute and super pretty. So I'm going to stick these right in here with the links. And there we have it, the Be My Valentine version 1 from Bead Box Bargains. And Bead Box Bargains is the sister site for Bargain Bead Box. You do not have to be a subscriber to shop there. They often have coupons and deals that you can take advantage of when you're not a subscriber. And they also just have ridiculously low prices for a lot of these components and beads. Check glass, you've got gemstones, check glass, you've got findings. It's all over there. It's really worth visiting if you're going to be, you know, shopping for some things. It's really weird because like the first couple of years I was a subscriber to Bargain Bead Box, I never even shopped on their site, but then I did once and I'm hooked for life, I guess. I constantly, especially when they started doing the bundles just, they got me. They were like, I know exactly how to get Beki in here. We'll put together a coordinated set of beads, and this time she can see what they are before she buys them. So anyway, so I got this bundle. It's fantastic. Be My Valentine. If you got Be My Valentine version 2, let me know what was different in your bundle. And once DNS issues are resolved and you can get to that site, I will go ahead and put the link in there. It might not resolve for you, or it might. You might be one of those lucky ones like my friend was and be able to get to it right away. But check them out. Hopefully you made note of the things from this bundle that maybe you would like to get yourself. And you can check them out. They sometimes do add bundles randomly to the site that, you know, just for no reason other than, hey, these all look good together, and then they put them up and make up a little bundle, and it's usually at a discounted rate than if you were to buy them individually. And it's a lot of fun, especially if you are someone who doesn't like surprises, and that's why you don't subscribe to bead boxes, because you want to know what you're getting ahead of time. They do put a picture up, a list of all the contents, so you already know what you're getting when they do those bundles. And again, this bundle sold out. They did a second one, that one sold out. There was one this morning. It probably is sold out. I don't know though, because like they had all those issues with their website and not everybody could get to it. But they might put a different bundle up after that. They are having a sale. Every $10 you get, you buy, you get an extra packet of beads. So it might be fun to see what kind of extra beads you get with your order. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.